you told me to get lost. I told you I've been lost since the day you took off. Don't you dare blame me for the pain that you gave me. It was your mother who told me you were a track star at school, but the day my mother told you she was pregnant was the fastest she ever saw your black ass move. And the irony is, I look just like you. I got a bad temper and a quick wit just like you. They even tell me I write poems just like you. I wonder if you write pieces like this too. Pieces I'll never read, because we are both in too many pieces to ever speak. But I've made the conscious decision to be whole. A whole man with a whole soul and a whole heart, capable of receiving love in whole parts in real time. I've decided to release you of your demons and simultaneously let go of mine. We are free together. Might have taken 36 years, but better late than never. I've decided to let go of this pain forever. Pain that was eating me alive, tearing apart my insides. Why don't Daddy love you? What difference does it make? We've all still got this life's journey to navigate. Why wasn't Daddy there? Why didn't he raise me properly? No longer will these questions stop me. I just pray that my God adopts me, keeps me on my path, forgives me of my past. Finally, this North New Jersey bastard has mastered how to preach when I practice. So I'm going to walk out of Oz with a smile on my face because I finally realized I never needed the wizard in the first place. I was already smart, already had a heart, I was already brave. No matter what you say, ain't a damn thing gonna change. I came to say 3 words to you. I forgive you. Because my mother was an evangelist. And I'm convinced that she won't be content until my voice is in a pulpit. I said my mother is an evangelist, and you'll be hard-pressed to find a more fervent servant. She is fire-baptized, and I've watched men find God through her eyes. I said my mother is an evangelist. Every Sunday she leads souls to Christ, but I tell her, Ma, I'm a poet. Every night I lead souls into the light. I go where most preachers would not dare. Y'all mistaking these words for poems, but these ain't poems. These are prayers. This is how I talk to God. This is how I talk to God. This is how I talk to God. This is how. This is how I talk to God. And GPS, y'all just happen to be here. These are all my fears and aspirations wrapped in the sweating clothes and packed in a tomb for 3 days. And the Spirit moves the writer's block out of the way and resurrects the words I need to say. And they ascend off of the page where hundreds of people bear witness so that generations from now will still be able to appreciate it. And I can still hear my mother begging for my soul, hoping that one day I would see clearly and find my way back to the ministry. And it's hard for her to understand because she's almost as stubborn as I am, that I'm not here chasing a dream. I didn't choose poetry. Poetry chose me. I liberate souls every time I write a poem. And I bring down the walls of Jericho every time I perform. And I don't wait for them to come to me. I go where they live at. I mean, even God is a poet. You need only read the 23rd Psalm to understand that. How ridiculous. How ridiculous. How ridiculous must a writer be to say, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, but thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, or my pen and my pad, they comfort me. That's why I get love no matter where I go in this country. I used to contemplate suicide at least 3 times a week before poetry. And I don't tell you that to get your sympathy. I tell you that because I know at least 3 people in the audience are going through it with me. But who would have known? Who would have known that my own words could deliver me? Who would have known I could get closer to God with every metaphor and symbol? And I ain't nobody. I'm just a ghetto bastard from an unforgiving northeast city. But with this pen and with this pad and with this mic, I'm larger than life. I fight the good fight so when I'm dead and gone, y'all can bury my ashes in the same tomb they buried Lazarus. Because 100 years from now, some young poet is going to be thumbing through the CDs in his great-grandmother's attic and he's going to raise me from the dead. I said my mother is an evangelist. Every Sunday, she leads souls to Christ. But I tell her slow and deliberate that she will never forget that I'm a poet. And I'm following the will of my God. And I'm far closer to him at this very moment than I can ever be in a pulpit. Thank y'all for listening.